Thank you for being here today. I have a question for you. Have you ever played video games or know someone who's played video games? I think it's safe to say that video games have become a major form of entertainment and a multi-billion-dollar industry. That's why understanding the impacts they have on society is so important. Video games are an important form of media that are enjoyed by a large portion of the population, and therefore it is crucial to understand their impact on our lives. Today we will dive into the history of video games, their impact on the economy and society, and the future of video games. But before we get started with that, I wanted to show you guys my collection of video games that I've had since I was 4, to just show you guys that I've played video games forever. Here's the collection. As you can see, there's a lot of video games. It goes all the way around. I've had these forever. They're just my childhood. Okay. But without further ado, let's get started. The history of video games dates back to the 1950s and the 1960s, where the first simple computer games were developed. Since then, video games have undergone tremendous technological advancements, with graphics becoming more and more sophisticated and realistic. As a result, video games have evolved from being more forms of entertainment to thriving culture with large communities of players and enthusiasts who participate in competitions, tournaments, and gaming events. Today, video games have become major forms of entertainment and a significant industry influencing art, music, and even fashion. The impact of video games on the economy has been significant and far-reaching. The growth of the video games industry has created new jobs, opportunities in areas such as game design, programming, and marketing. In addition, the rise of video games as a form of entertainment has also led to the new career paths in fields such as esports and streaming. Moreover, the video game industry generates substantial economic benefits, contributing to the growth of the technology sector and creating new markets for hardware and software. With the continued evolution of technology, the increasing popularity of video games, it's clear that the impact of video games on the economy will only continue to grow. The impact of video games on society is highly debated topic that has generated a great deal of discussions and controversy. On one hand, video games have been shown to have numerous positive effects on players, including the development of problem-solving skills and hand-eye coordination. On the other hand, there are also negative effects associated with video games, such as addiction and violent behavior. These controversies have led to calls for greater regulations of the video game industry and for more research to be conducted on the impact of video games on society. In a news article I found from the Washington Post called "China Restricts Young People on Playing Video Games 3 hours a week," it states that in 2019, on September 1st, China has established extensive rules about minors and playing video games in the past after blaming games for causing nearsightedness and addiction in youth. I remember hearing about this unfortunate news in the video game community on how some pro players who lived in China were going to have to be dropped from the league or leave the country. As we navigate the complex relationship between video games and society, it is important that we approach the issue with an open mind, considering all perspectives, and make informed decisions based on the best available advice. The future of video games is exciting and full of possibilities, with advancements in technology and the development of virtual reality. Video games are poised to take us to new heights of immersiveness and interactive experiences. Furthermore, integration of video games into our industries and forms of media, such as film, television, and music, is breaking down traditional boundaries and creating new opportunities for collaborations and innovations. The potential for further growth and development of the video games industry is immense. And it is clear that video games will continue to play a significant role in our lives and our world for many years to come. In conclusion, video games have become a major form of entertainment and a multi-billion-dollar industry, and understanding the impact that they have on the society is important. We have covered the history of video games, their impact on the economy and society, and the future of video games. From the early days of computers to sophisticated virtual reality experiences of today, video games have come a long way and have had a significant impact on our world. The future of video games is bright and it'll be interesting to see how they continue to evolve and impact the world around us. I encourage you to consider the impact of video games and to continue to educate yourself on this topic. Thank you for your time and attention today.